Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And so off the tip, it's New Jersey. Carter outside. And the shot goes in. Carter's got the opening field goal of the game for New Jersey. And as we get to the middle of the season, what types of things, Clark, do you think teams are working on in practice during this time of the year?
Well, I think you back off on the conditioning, making sure your guys are staying sharp in that area. And you focus on the details, tweaking play calls, tweaking how you cover other teams defensively. But it's more refinement than anything as you get into this part of the season.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And zero hesitation from Johnson. Whenever ISO Joe has a look, he's going to let it go.
And here is Williams. Chandler dishes to Williams. Chandler with the screen on Davis. Williams gets the bucket.
Powerfully built for a point guard. Williams can create space, get himself looks inside with that strength.
Driving inside.
Oh, great job to punch it in off the drive. Let them know you've arrived.
Davis against Williams. To the middle. Here's Jones. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Love the court awareness on that one. Williams demonstrating his outstanding vision by setting up the open man.
Tries the spin move. Here's Brand. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Carter outside. Kick out to Hamilton. Just 5 on the clock. Davis in the corner. Back to Carter. Takes a 3. Poked away, and it's out of bounds. A save was last touched by Hill. And here are the Knicks now. It's a 3-point game. Chandler outside. Pass to Williams. For Davis. A rebound by the Nets. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Barbosa off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Barbosa able to work his way in with the bigs that time, successfully so.
Here's Davis, and it's Baron Davis with the finish.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
State fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City answer.
H.M.J.A is checked in for New York. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for the Nets. Haslem against Brand. Here's Williams. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Oh, textbook there by Brand on the pass, spotting an open teammate and just getting it to him in rhythm.
Here's Carter. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
It's Williams with the drive, and it's Darren Williams with the finish.
Yeah, and his ability to penetrate and finish at the rim, one of the best qualities that Williams possesses.
Carter with the bucket. Knicks trail by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside Williams. And it's Haslem with the rebound. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for New Jersey. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Now Williams, after the missed 3 from Joe Johnson. Williams passes to Brand. Kicks it out to Barbosa. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Here's Carter. There's the drive. Johnson outside. Pass to Haslem. Offline with his 3. Knicks trail by 3. Oh, Barbosa. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Bulls in Chicago. Nailed from three-point land.
And what a sniper Barbosa has turned into. Easy to see why he is a volume three-point shooter.
Johnson gets the bucket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here is Barbosa after Joe Johnson's score. Poke loose. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And it's Hill with the jam.
Always a good idea to get out and run.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Williams looking around. And it's Darren Williams with the finish.
Oh, look at the elevation. Williams literally leaping at the chance for a slam.
Here's Johnson. Good on the shot. Johnson's got 7.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Nets lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Shot clock at 3. Jones from outside. The rebound by the Nets.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Well, we still have about half a season left, but here's where the power rankings stand as of today. To take a look at the Warriors, they couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when I look at the Nets, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinions. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
Here's Morrow. Outside Teague. Good work there as it goes. Teague's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Nets.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now, here is MyNBAEra. Boykins dishes to Eli. Over Teague. That's it, and the New Jersey lead is cut back down to 4 with the May basket from Eli.
If you get the ball that close, you kind of have to finish it.
Steps back. Teague. Rebounded by MyNBAEra. New York shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Jones, that's for 2, and there are the Knicks with another bucket. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. T kicks to Novak. There's the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Novak's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Outside Mayo. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the left side wing. It's Novak from outside. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. In the corner, MyNBAEra with it. Mayo, the pass to Eli. Over Haslam. That's it, and the New Jersey lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Eli. Clark, you were mentioning this the other day. One prospect to watch in the draft, Klay Thompson. He's the son of the first pick in the 78th draft, Michael Thompson. And they say Klay can fire from every range.
Well, he's a laser, flat-out laser, Kevin. A lights-out shooter. And a bit older than most prospects. Thompson is a junior. At 6'6", he's got excellent size for the 2 as well.
Here is Boykins, following the three-pointer by New Jersey. From the top of the key, the rebound by the Nets. Haslam's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Shane Batty.
Sometimes you just have to stay tough and take the contact.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Chandler's checked in for Melvin Eli. Rand comes in for Shane Batty. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Williams in for Earl Boykins. And a new group in for the Nets. Hill, he's checked in for Haslam. Carter comes in for Steve Novak. Johnson, he's checked in for Hamilton. Davis is subbed in for Jeff Teague. New York takes timeout. Aldo Volkman is checked in for Anthony Morris.
Let's see some of the numbers here on Joe Johnson. Good season for him last year. Last season put up about 21 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And he was their top scorer throughout last season.
Well, his teammates knew whenever they really needed a basket, just look his way.
Now here's Johnson after the miss from Darren Williams. There's the triple. The shot, no good. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Knicks. Trailing here by 8. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
New Jersey leading by 5. Here's Johnson. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Knicks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Barbosa passes to Chandler. Pass to Mayo. Over Carter. Shot by Mayo is no good.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Johnson, good.
And Johnson doesn't lack confidence attacking inside. I just love watching him go to work down low.
Barbosa against Hill. The kick out to Williams. For three, Barbosa. It's hauled in by Balkman. New Jersey has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter.
Obviously, Vince Carter's ability to defy gravity is eye-catching. But everything else he does on the floor equally is important. He is a complete player.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. The Knicks making a switch here. Jones is checked in, and a change for New Jersey. Hamilton's checked in for Ronaldo Balkman.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
So it's New Jersey now. After New York gets the three, it's Rip Hamilton on the way. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Hill. That's his first foul. There's 45 seconds left here in the second. Now here's Williams. Last game we saw him score 13. Here's Chandler. They get a hand on it. Barbosa for three. And it's Barbosa again missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Davis. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Chandler's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Jones, and Jones slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And so it's New Jersey with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be right back after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What can you say? Joe Johnson, an impressive effort here today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Williams passes to Chandler. Pass to Jones. Outside Williams. 6 to shoot. Here's Barbosa. New Jersey with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Johnson with it. In the corner, it's Hamilton. Now here's Davis. It's Vince Carter on the wing. Wants to get it to Hill, and does. Over Chandler, and no good. Trying to use the glass.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Hill trying to break free. That one falls. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Knicks trail by 6. Williams with the ball. 13 points in the game. Pass to Barbosa. Rip Hamilton with the rebound.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
To the paint. Barbosa against Johnson. Carter outside. The Knicks pull it in. Chandler's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Barbosa dishes to Jones. Can't cash in from close range.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Davis. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
He's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
New York calls timeout.
Here comes your Knicks sitting out.
And a chance here to check out some stats for him.
Making a smooth nicely. That was your Knicks sitting answer.
To Barbosa, back to Williams. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Williams has got 15 points.
And you're seeing Williams now catch fire, a capable scorer from all 3 levels on the floor.
Right wing. Novak outside. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Novak's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Brand kicks to Williams. Brand sets a screen for Williams. Yes, that goes in. 17 points in the game.
Oh, deciding to take it himself. Normally Williams is looking for a teammate, but if the D gives him that good a look, Darren's got to take that shot.
Hamilton up top, covered by Barbosa. High, arcing shot. Nice shot by Hamilton. Hamilton's got his second bucket of the night.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the flow.
Double team on Williams. Kicks it out to Jones. Shoots the 3. Rip Hamilton with the rebound. Hamilton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Fasenko. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No shying away from contact there.
New Jersey shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. MyNBAEra is checked in for Jones. Mayo comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And Earl Boykins is subbed in for Darren Williams. Teague the pass to Jones. In the corner, it's Hamilton. Over Mayo. Off the left rim and out.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Into the lane. MyNBAEra's shot. Good.
And when MyNBAEra moves, he does so with intention. He plans on finishing the job.
Novak kicks to Teague. 1:39 left to play here in the third. That one drops for him. And the Nets lead by 11.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
It's Mayo on the way. The 17-footer. Count that one. Mayo's got his first basket of the night.
Boy, look at the touch by Mayo. Simply rising up and knocking down the jump shot.
Novak with the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Pass to Brand. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. Sinks the triple. Mayo's got 5 points now this quarter.
And if you allow Mayo breathing room from downtown, you're going to pay dearly for it. He really knows how to knock down these outside shots.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. For the Knicks, Alvin Eli comes in for Chandler. And Michael Redd is subbed in for Elton Brand. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for New Jersey. Morrow comes in for Hamilton. Here's Teague. Plays it up and banks it in. Teague's got 6 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
On the wing, MyNBAEra. Pass to Boykins. Here's the screen, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
3 seconds separate the shot clocking game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Mayo really sprints to the cup quickly. A master at putting the defense in a tough spot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And let's face it, every point matters in this league. You have to take advantage of these freebies.
He's off on the second. Nets leading by 7. Here's Morrow. He has 5. Outside for Korver. This one for 3. You can't get that one. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. New Jersey on top. They're up by 7. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for New Jersey. They've led by as many as 11 points. Morrow, no good. Knicks trail by 7. Now Boykins. New Jersey with the rebound. Haslam's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Back to Korver. Nets passing it around. Pass to Teague. Novak with the 3. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got his 3rd assist on the night. New York shooting reasonably well, 45%. Now Mayo. It's back to Battier. Here's the 3. That's it, and the New Jersey lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket for Mayo.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
To the inside. Here's Battier. Rebound, New Jersey. Haslam's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Morrow, the pass to Haslam. Novak dishes to Teague. Korver kicks to Teague. It's rebounded by New York.
Oops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Pass to Boykins. Elbow shot is on the way. And it's Haslam with the rebound. New Jersey leading by 7. Korver finds Morrow. Now Haslam. Here's Morrow. Pass to Novak. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Nets lead by 9. The Knicks call time.
New York. Here they are, fans.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And from the sideline, you got for us, D.A.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni was talking about with his team, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thanks, David.
And you got to respect how physical Williams gets with the D. When he senses contact coming, he accepts the punishment head on.
And Williams drops them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Hamilton outside. Back to Davis. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Brand. Brand's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pass to Williams. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
When the game is tight, you'll see Williams calling for the ball.
And here is Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Knicks trail by 7. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Williams, that's good.
And they needed a hoop. He gets them one. Huge basket.
Pass to Johnson. With the drive over Barbosa. And it's Johnson that time on the assist from Richard Hamilton. And the Nets lead by 7.
In the mid-range, Johnson is reliable and consistent. He knows these angles so well.
Williams can't get it to go. For New Jersey, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, or of 9. Johnson kicks to Hill. Hamilton outside. Great D that time from Brand.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Williams. And the layup is good. Williams has got 14 points now in the second half.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Out to Carter. Stolen by Jones. They get it back. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Brand, a screen on Davis. Outside Williams. Goes back up. A rebound by Johnson.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Here's Carter. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
Hey, nobody on this floor or any floor for that matter is out-leaping Vince. So that really allows Carter down low to do his thing.
The Knicks call time.
Let me hear you once again.
Williams against Davis. Williams in the post. Second chance shot. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Coming up big in the clutch. Cool as a cucumber. Tyson Chandler making it happen late.
Free throw no good for Chandler.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Both good from the line that time.
Fruitful trip to the line there. He's made this a one-possession game now.
Now, here's Johnson. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Carter kicks to Johnson. Pocket 6. Here he goes. Got it.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
New York calls timeout. They're behind by 5. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Williams' shot is off. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Johnson. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
At the line
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
And Davis sends it back. So it's the Nets picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time. It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Rose against Davis. And here's Rose in the game against Orlando. Very impressive. Here's Yao. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. So here we are in the back half of the schedule. In general, Greg, does locker room chemistry improve over the course of a long season?
Well, that's what you hope. In reality, so much hinges on the team's success. If you're winning, it's good vibes all around. If you're losing, not so much.
Davis is a fantastic deep ball shooter, torching defenses with his perimeter game.
Here's McGrady, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Last outing for New Jersey, they won that game against the Knicks in New York. Rose with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Pass to Yao. 76ers moving the ball around. Now here's Dang. 3-pointer. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Yeah, you got to run Dang off that three-point line. He's superb at knocking down the triple thanks to that fast release.
Kick out to Hamilton. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup.
Making his presence felt on the interior.
76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Rose against Davis. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And that's just strong, tough action from Rose there. Staying in control and getting the job done with authority.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the night here. The free throw drops for Rose. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Yao. Johnson kicks to Davis. Launches a 3. Rebound by Rose. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Teardrop shot. That shot off. For New Jersey, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Johnson. That's tipped. Here's Davis. Rebound by the 76ers. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
You know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
And when the ball is in his hands, you just feel like it's going in.
The 76ers lead. Here's McGrady. 9-point game his last outing. Pass to Rose. Pulls up. High post. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Rose has got 5 now.
You know, one of the things you can't allow Rose to do, guys, is to find his comfort zone from there, because he'll get into a rhythm and torch you.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Double team on Dang. Davis, the pass to Hamilton. And it's Dang with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 4. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Dang. Here's Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 5 points in the game.
Baron Davis, one of the more powerful and strong guards in the league. Aggressive in the lane because he has that strength and confidence.
Rose, good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Davis, the pass to Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
And how about the vertical of Johnson? Excellent at just getting up to drop the hammer.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Drew Gooden has checked in for Yao. Turkoglu comes in for Luol Deng. Miller's checked in for McGrady. And it's Price in for Rose. So New Jersey going with an almost entire new group here. Haslam, he's checked in for Hill. Steve Novak comes in for Hamilton. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Joe Johnson. And it's Teague in for Davis. Nice shot by Randolph.
Well, I tell you what, the closer to the rim, the more lethal Randolph is. Very effective in this area. Down low.
Haslam can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 4. Over in the corner, Price. Here's Gooden. And it's Haslam with the rebound. The Nets have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And Carter has it in the corner. Price against Teague. Back to Carter. Lets it go from deep. And it's Price with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Eight-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Launches it. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Now T. Nothing on the board. He takes it in. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Over to the wing. Here's Randolph. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. 76ers ahead, leading by just 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And another thing, Coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Good. And it's Gooden with the jam.
Love the team-first mentality, looking to make the pass there.
Haslam dishes to Morrow. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. Drives to the hoop. Johnson right side. Pass to Morrow. Here is Novak. Takes the 3. Dampier pulls it in.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
New Jersey trails by 4. Novak misses.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
Well, I tell you, I love when I see Dampier with that kind of force down low. Nice throwdown.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. Jersey making some changes. Aldo Balkman is checked in for Haslam. And it's Korver in for Johnson. Teague with the ball. Pass to Morrow. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
Savvy pass, moving the ball to the person with the best shot on the floor.
Miller outside. Floats it up for Rose. And out of bounds as New Jersey gains possession. Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points. The 76ers third.
Yeah, I mean, their defense has been really good, and it's led to a lot of easy opportunities on offense. Creating points off turnovers has been key.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Yao comes in for Dampier. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Turkoglu.
The ball handling of T-Mac, really impressive. Watching him play, this guy is a thing of beauty. Puts a lot of time into his ball handling, you can tell.
Teague against Rose. Here is Novak. Still scoreless. Morrow, no good. The 76ers leading by 3. Here's McGrady. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries. And 2 out of the last 3 finals, Greg, have seen the Celtics and Lakers square off. Will we see a repeat this year?
I mean, it's been great for the league, but you're always better off choosing the field. And I got a sneaky suspicion there might be some change afoot in the Eastern Conference.
And the basket is good.
And great elevation on that shot from Rose. And when his jumper is falling, he becomes a nightmare to defend.
On the wing, Korver. Back to Teague. Pass to Novak. Here's Morrow. The 3. Gooden with the rebound. Teague against Rose. Miller outside. Yao trying to break through. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Teague kicks to Morrow. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The 76ers leading by 4. Rose in the post. He covering, and Rose throws it down.
You know, once he starts going down here, Rose is impossible to stop. He doesn't settle for simple layups. He's throwing that thing down.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Randolph's checked in for Gooden. Bang comes in for Mike Miller. And it's Dooling in for Rose. Now here is Davis. He has 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Floats one up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The moment that Joe Johnson steps on the court, he's got one thought. Buckets.
Mike Miller's checked in for Philadelphia. Johnson hits them both. And so Miller will bring it up for the 76ers. They lead by 4. This is the first they're seeing of New Jersey.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Yeah, they'd settle for 500 against most teams. Both squads win challenge, perhaps a way to put it. But one of them has got to win tonight.
And again, no good by New Jersey.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now, here is McGrady. And Vince Carter picks up a foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Randolph passes to McGrady. Shot clock at 5. Randolph a screen on Johnson. Count the basket. And now it's an 8-point 76ers lead.
Right there, Randolph doing a good job opening up space for the shooter with the solid screen.
Davis kicks to Hamilton. Kicks it out to Johnson. And Davis now top of the key. Here's Carter. And it's blocked by Dang.
What a denial. Staying focused and getting all ball there.
There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. New Jersey trails by 8. Here's Johnson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Too much strength right there from Johnson, a bully inside.
Haslam, he's checked in for Carter. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
Now, here is McGrady. 8 points for him. And it's Haslam with the rebound.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Here's Johnson. The layup off target. Turkoglu kicks to Dang. Puts up a 3. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Dang's got 6 points.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Now here is Davis. Johnson outside. Carter outside. Back to Johnson. Richard Hamilton on the wing. Hits the three-point bomb. Hamilton's got the first basket of the second half. That one for New Jersey. The 76ers leading by 5. Okay, time for an injury report.
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer from New Jersey, and this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for him. But he's already back in the game. Pretty tough guy, Kevin.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Now here's Rose. 13 points in the game. And he drops it in from the low post. Rose has got 15 points.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Rose against Davis. Hill pulls it in. New Jersey trails by 4. Here's Johnson. And he uses the glass on the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Here's Rose. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Davis against Rose. Here's Hamilton. Some solid defense from Randolph.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Rose in the post. Davis is up.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
Johnson can't hit. And so it's Rose bringing it up for Philadelphia. 6-point game. Hamilton, the pass to Johnson. And that one drops. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
And Johnson doesn't lack confidence attacking inside. I just love watching him go to work down low.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And Philadelphia making a change here. Miller's checked in. And a change for New Jersey. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Vince Carter. Johnson against McGrady. Pass to Rose. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Korver. On the wing, Johnson from outside the arc. Now Meng pulls it in. Gow's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Here's Randolph. Rebound, New Jersey. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Here's a look at some stats for Randolph. Coming off a terrific season, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And as you said, a top 3 rebounder last season. He just seems to know how the shot's going to come off the rim, and he always hustles to get there. Steve Novak, he's checked in for the Nets. And finished off by Rose.
And the quickness and acceleration of Derrick Rose, even with a simple dribble move, he can leave defenders stuck to the floor.
Now here is Hamilton. He's got 10. Some solid defense from Randolph. Rose surveying the D. Pass to Randolph. Wide open. And Yao gets it to go on the assist by Randolph. Yao's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. New Jersey has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. And then Johnson with the jam.
And we are used to seeing this from Johnson. This is how dangerous a scorer he is.
76ers have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. And Baron Davis picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Philadelphia. Gooden comes in for Yao. And Turkoglu is subbed in for Rose. And the Nets also making a change. Teague's checked in. Now here is McGrady. He's got 8. Over in the corner, Gooden. Pass to Miller. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Clock at 4. Here's Randolph. New Jersey with the rebound. Outside Korver. Here's Hamilton. Off target from three-point range. The 76ers leading by 8. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's McGrady. Joe Johnson pulls it in. The Nets have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Teague. Zach Randolph with the rebound. The 76ers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
You know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Martin's checked in for Tracy McGrady. And then for New Jersey, Haslam comes in for Hamilton, and Anthony Morrow subbed in for Johnson. Teague dishes to Korver. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 5 assists in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Randolph. Takes it off the glass. Randolph's got his second bucket of the night.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Up in time. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for Philadelphia. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Philadelphia leading by 9. Miller outside. Back to Rose. From the arc. New Jersey with the rebound. Haslam's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Teague. And it's slammed in by Teague.
Punishing the rim. And maybe some feelings with that one.
The 76ers shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Pass to Miller. From downtown. New Jersey with the rebound. Johnson with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Teague for 3. Gooden with the rebound. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've led by as much as 10. Good on the bucket. Turkoglu's got his first points of the game.
The mid-range now is a part of Turkoglu's game. So that means defenders really get no chance to relax when they're defending.
Here's Morrow. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Pass to Morrow. Now here is Haslam. Here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
You can see it in his eyes. He is in the zone tonight, scoring with ease.
Timeout called, 76ers. Tracy McGrady's checked in for the 76ers. And then for New Jersey, Steve Novak, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Korver in for Johnson. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Guys, Doug Collins is just reviewing things with his team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. So it's New Jersey now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Teague can't hit. The 76ers leading by 6. And here's Turkoglu. Second chance effort and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Snuffed it out. What a timely block that was.
The three from Morrow. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Now, here's Teague, following the miss by Hedo Turco. The Nets working the ball around now. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket for Morrow.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And Gooden kicks to Rose. Novak grabs the board. Novak's got his 4th rebound in this one. Korver against McGrady. Outside Teague. Pass to Korver. Shot clock at 6 to tie it up. Rebound by the 76ers. Rose has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. McGrady passes to Dampier. Outside Rose. Second shot opportunity. Inside, here's Turkoglu. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
That's a big bucket for Turkoglu and his team. He's a guy you can definitely count on to deliver.
The Nets call time. Some changes here for the 76ers. Yao, he's checked in for Dampier. Randolph comes in for Drew Gooden. And it's Dang in for Hedo Turkoglu. And a new group in for the Nets. Hill, he's checked in for Steve Noble. Hamilton comes in for Udonis Haslem. Johnson, he's checked in for Kyle Korver. Davis is subbed in for Jeff Teague. Now, here's Johnson. The three from Morrow. Hits it from three-point range. Morrow's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly. Come on.
New Jersey trailing. Johnson kicks to Hamilton. To tie it up. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Rose against Davis. Outside Dan. Bastian. And he converts the layup. And the 76ers lead by 4. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Philadelphia.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
And again, it's the Nets missing. And an intentional foul right there. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
In watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
Timeout called, the Nets. 35 seconds left in the game. And what's their best move at this point?
They got to get straight to the hoop, then a foul immediately.
It's going to be hard, though. I mean, they don't have much time to work with here, but we've seen crazy stuff happen in this game. A monster bucket. What a moment.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And the first of two, no good. A 7-point lead.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
Connects from downtown.
Boy, gotta love how cold-blooded Joe Johnson is. Doesn't back down from taking these big shots.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. Carter, he's checked in for New Jersey. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
The 3 from Johnson. Here's Hill. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possession.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. The second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Johnson outside. The offensive rebound. 8 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throw, there's not enough time left.
Now a timeout called by New Jersey. They trail by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And the shot is good from Johnson. So the 76ers win it. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
1, 2, ready, go. Let's hear it for the leader of the other three-point contest. Thanks for coming out to support your team. Make sure to get home safely, and we'll see you at the next
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. A lot of players say, Clark, this time of the season is when it's hardest to stay sharp, hardest to keep their focus.
Yeah, Kevin, at this juncture, you've been through a lot of ups and downs already, and so unless you're battling hard for a playoff spot, it can be hard to be motivated.
Now here's Granger. He was all alone on that one. Granger's got the first basket of the game for the Wizards.
A beautiful feed by Rittenhouse.
Carter. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Here's Washington now. Now Rittenhouse. Here's McGetty. Good. And the assist goes to Rittenhouse.
And good execution from McGetty inside. Doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
Here's Johnson. And that one, good.
What a move right there. He isn't bashful trying things out with his handle.
Rittenhouse against Davis. McGetty outside. A three ball. Knocks down the three ball. McGetty's got 5.
And the versatile McGetty showing off the quick release there.
Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Going right at the rim that time. Was in attack mode from the start.
And Washington has possession. It's a 3-point game. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. Two teams in the bottom half of the conference as far as respect goes. They're both scratching and clawing to try to get a little more of that respect.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Here's Duncan after the basket by New Jersey. Six on the shot clock. The putback, Hibbert. Great positioning on the putback.
So much strength right there. Hibbert with the crushing putback.
Hill inside. He's against Hibbert. Davis, the pass to Johnson. That's in there. Davis with the assist. He's got 7.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly feeling.
Washington has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Duncan kicks it to Ridnour. On the wing, Granger, defended by Carter. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Johnson inside, covered by McGetty. Johnson, good.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
For Washington, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. To the inside. Here's Duncan. Lays it up off the glass.
You know, this is simply Tim Duncan doing his thing, being Tim Duncan, playing with great heart and going to work inside.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 9. Out to Carter. Pass to Johnson. From past the arc. Rebound, Washington. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Granger with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Granger misses.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Davis against Ridnour. Here's Hamilton. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Very comfortable from out there. Hamilton oozing with confidence on that triple.
Washington trailing. So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
That one was high octane all the way. I thought they had a very competitive outing in that one. Just seemed to run out of gas at the end.
Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for Vince Carter. And a switcher also for Washington. Cunningham's checked in. Hibbert, the pass to Cunningham. Nice ball movement by Washington. McGetty outside. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. 6 to shoot. Comes up empty down low. Stolen by McGetty. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
The Wizards have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Ridnour passes to McGetty. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Let's quickly bring up the 2K leaderboard for a look at the top free throw shooters among point guards. Take a look at Ridnour. Deadly on the strike. Someone you do not want to foul.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome's going to be. So it sort of prevents the D from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
Yeah, because of their shooting ability, they get a little more space than the average point guard. Maybe they'll miss a shot from the floor, but if you send them to the line, those points are almost guaranteed.
Now here is Hamilton, following the miss by Mike Bibby. Pass to Davis. Driving in, and it's Baron Davis with the finish.
That is Baron Davis at his best, taking it right to the rack and going at defenders.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for Washington. Tim Duncan. Morris Peterson.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Fernandez, the pass to Bibby. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And that was a very close look.
30 seconds left in the first quarter. Bibby against Davis. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Haslam. Davis surveying the floor. Duncan with some nice deep.
New Jersey foul. Baron Davis. Second personal foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for the Wizards, Tim Duncan. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
There's so much that's impressive about Duncan, but I think the most impressive thing is how fundamentally sound he is.
And Duncan drops them both.
Hey, I've said it before, it's worth repeating. You cannot underestimate the importance of free throws.
And Carter with the basket on the assist by Haslam.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
To the paint with 1 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for the Wizards, Tim Duncan. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Wizards lead by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Wizards.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
Here's Morrow. He had 15 points last outing. Here's Carter. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Washington leading now by 4. Here's Russell with the 3. He can't get that one to fall. Nets shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Outside Teague. Carter on the wing. From deep. Washington with the rebound. Duncan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Fernandez. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. While the Orlando Magic, Greg, this season finally moving into their new arena, the Amway Center. What do you think?
Kevin, I got to tell you, it's incredible. You know, to see all the new technology, the huge displays, an exciting new home for one of the league's more talented teams.
The first free throw is good. Ziganejad's checked in for the Wizards. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Bibby covering. T kicks to Morrow. Novak outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Novak's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now, here is Bibby. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Duncan. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Teague. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Cunningham against Carter. Cunningham dishes it to Jop over Haslam. And that one's good. Jop's got the lead up to 7 now for the Wizards.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
The 3 from Morrow. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Cunningham outside. Stolen by Carter. The finish. And finished off by Carter.
And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
Wizards leading by 5. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for New Jersey. Johnson comes in for Vince Carter. And then for Washington, Roy Hibbert's checked in for Jop. And Luke Ridnour subbed in for Cunningham. Here is Fernandez. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Orlando. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from outside. Fernandez has got 5 now.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Here's Teague. And the layup falls.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Washington leading now by 6. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. On the wing, Duncan. Ridnour from outside. Offensive rebound. Duncan can't hit. New Jersey has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Johnson kicks to Novak. Back to Johnson. Pass to Novak for 3. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Bibby passes to Fernandez. Duncan scanning the floor. Now here's Hibbert. And here is Fernandez. Screen by Duncan. Off target with his 3. Johnson against Bibby. There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Johnson.
Too much strength right there from Johnson, a bully inside.
And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That'll be his second foul of the game. Washington making some changes. Dante Cunningham's checked in for Duncan. Granger comes in for Rudy Fernandez. And it's McGetty in for Mike Bibby. Teague against Ridnour. Cunningham passes to McGetty. Back to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ridnour. Here's Hibbert. You know what? They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. New Jersey trails by 4. On the wing, Johnson, covered by McGetty. Novak, the pass to Teague. To the left wing, the 3 from Morrow. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Morrow's got himself on the board with 3 there.
His ability to affect a game goes way up when he's knocking down shots from three-point range.
Now here's Cunningham, still without a basket. And that one's good by McGetty.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Offensive rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now, here is McGetty. Jeff Teague unable to get his shot to go. Unloads from 13. No good from McGetty.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Johnson kicks to Morrow. And again, New Jersey with the triple.
Attacking with a very confident jump shot.
Washington has gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Cunningham passes to Granger. Here is Ridnour from 18 feet away, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What can you say? Joe Johnson, an impressive effort here today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Davis kicks to Carter. Kicks it out to Johnson. Hamilton the pass to Carter. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Ridnour. No scoring in this one. Pass to Hibbert. Johnson against McGetty. Here's Duncan. Banked in off the glass. 9 points for Duncan.
When you get a look that close in, it is a great possession.
Outside, Davis. And here's Hamilton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hamilton's got the lead back up to 3 now for New Jersey. The Wizards shooting 47%, pretty solid. McGetty outside. Good. And the assist goes to Ridnour. Ridnour's got 5 assists in the game.
Putting together one heck of a night. Corey McGetty just showing off.
Now here's Johnson. 11 points in the game. Here's Carter. Duncan grabs the rebound. Duncan's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Ridnour against Hamilton. Duncan down low. 9 points in the game so far, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Hamilton dishes to Carter. Here's Davis, and there's the drive, and it's slammed in by Davis.
And he's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
Wizards trail by 3. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Look at Joe Johnson. He's really been playing well.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Only 3 games left until the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the East will look. You look at New Jersey. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And, of course, Washington. They find themselves in the 8th spot.
And seeing where the Wizards are, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or two later on, they can start to break out of that pattern.
That ties it up. Maggetti's got 16.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Out to Carter. Maggetti against Johnson. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And we are used to seeing this from Johnson. This is how dangerous a scorer he is.
Now, here's Ridnour. Hasn't made one yet. No good from Maggetti. Here's Davis finding the lane, and Davis throws it down hard.
That is unreal. Davis, one of the most explosive athletes in the league.
Wizards trail by 4. Here is Ridnour. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Maggetti against Johnson. Clock at 6. All sorts of time. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots. And it's Davis with the ball for the Nets. Outside Hill. Carter with it. Picked up by Hibbert. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
So for the Nets, Haslam, he's checked in for Hamilton. Korver comes in for Johnson. And it's Teague for Baron Davis. Rudy Fernandez is checked in for Washington. Granger. Pass to Fernandez. Now, here's Ridnour. To the middle, and Vince Carter picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Down low. Here's Hibbert. Excellent D there from Hill.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
Teague feeling it out a bit. Pass to Haslam. Now Korver jacks up a 3. Washington with the rebound. Hibbert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Teague against Ridnour. Granger outside. The Wizards with another miss. Nets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's Hill. Now here is Haslam. Outside Carter trains the 3-pointer. Carter's got 6 in the quarter.
I think you got to be up on Carter all the time before the catch.
Wizards trail by 5. Ridnour with it. Scoreless thus far. And here is Fernandez. Hill gets the rebound. 55 seconds left to play in the 3rd. And Haslam kicks to Carter. The kick out to Hill. Shot clock at 6. And here's Korver from the arc. And again, New Jersey with the triple.
Yeah, you got to chase Korver off that 3-point line. When he's in that comfort zone, expect him to knock it down.
Granger outside. And it's Granger with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Carter, the pass to Court. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's New Jersey with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Bibby dishes to Cunningham. Back to Bibby. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one.
Good team basketball. Nice find there.
Pass to Korver. Carter against Cunningham. Carter kicks to Korver. Nets passing it around. But Trey rebounded by the Wizards.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
If you give guys even a sliver of daylight in this league, they'll make you pay.
Here's T. Mike Bibby picking up that last basket. Now Haslam. Pass to Carter. Here's Haslam. Over to the left wing. Teague for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Duncan's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And there's a whistle that goes on Ronaldo Balkman. That's his first foul. Anthony Morrow's checked in for New Jersey. And a switcher also for Washington. Lou Griddenauer's checked in for Ja. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Now, here's Riddenauer. Inside to tie it up. Duncan misses. New Jersey has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Morrow, the pass to Haslam. Off on the layup.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The Nets call time. Making some changes. Steve Novak, he's checked in for Haslam. Hamilton comes in for Kyle Korver. Davis is subbed in for T. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the break, listened in on Avery Johnson talking with his team. Now they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And it's Davis missing. Wizards have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Riddenauer kicks to Duncan. Deep 2 from Bibby. And he swishes it right through. And the Wizards lead by 2.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
That one good for 2.
And the soft touch on that floater. Davis is so lethal with that shot.
Timeout, Wizards. Washington making some changes. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Cunningham. Granger comes in for Rudy Fernandez. And it's McGetty in for Mike Bibby. Duncan kicks to Granger. Pass to Ridnour. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Wizards with another miss.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
From deep, Morrow. Hamilton with it. Pass to Morrow. They set the pick. Here is Novak. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Now it's a 3-point New Jersey lead.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Ridnour passes to McGetty. And again, Washington, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And here's Davis for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Granger. Off the run. Oh, and the jam by Granger.
Yes, sir. Throw that rock down.
Nets leading by 4. Now here's Davis. Here's Morrow. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 4 assists now tonight.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys? Honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Duncan. McGetty outside. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Big-time bucket from Corey McGetty. Boy, does this guy show up when you need him most.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Novak. Davis with it. There's a screen. And it's Baron Davis with the finish.
When the game is tight, Baron Davis ups the ante. What a clutch performer.
1:05 left in the fourth quarter.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
And here's McGetty. Pulls it up. No good. Shot missing.
Clearly, the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And so they foul intentionally. And the Nets making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
First team foul. Substitution for your Nets. Number 2, Joe Johnson.
That'll be a 5-second call. Timeout, Wizards. .44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Hibbert.
He's not the quickest leaper. He actually doesn't leap that well at all, but Hibbert still can power his way to the rim.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets.
Boy, gotta love how cold-blooded Joe Johnson is. Doesn't back down from taking these big shots.
Timeout, Wizards. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Three-pointer, Ridnour, up again, it falls! And now they trail by just 4.
How about the concentration from Duncan? Doesn't budge, even in the biggest of moments.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Timeout, Wizards. And so the ball out of bounds. Hibbert touched it last.
Hey, that's just not a smart pass. It's as simple as that. It was not a smart pass.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line from New Jersey, Joe Johnson. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And Joe Johnson is an incredibly gifted scorer. They call him ISO Joe. He can beat anyone one-on-one.
On offense, here are the Wizards. To the middle, it's stolen by Davis. Morrill kicks to Johnson. Kick out to Hamilton. So it's the Nets picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.